Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaylin. I am a DIY enthusiast. I love cricketing things and I love silhouetting things. So if you're interested in that, then this is the right channel for you. If you are back, welcome back. I know it has been a hot minute since I've sat down and made a video, but I'm so excited I am back. Today we're going to be making some cute little Christmas tags with our Cricut, and it's going to be so much fun. So we are actually in the process of moving, so I've got a whole bunch of boxes over there, and I had not recording on the usual table that I record my videos on, so I am going to be using my little desk today. So I do apologize if the video is not up to the highest quality, but I'm just trying to work with what I have. So we have been going through that whole process. We're probably going to be moving by the end of this month, and it's just been a really tough time on my family, especially on my mom. And I love you, Mom, if you're watching this, and I know that things have been hard, but it's gonna get better. So for today's project, you are gonna need some cardstock, you're gonna need some glue tape, or even some normal glue. You're obviously gonna need your Cricut and you're gonna need your designs. This is a bit of an intermediate video, so it's not really a beginner friendly video. In Design Space, I have also tried to give you an overview of the designs that I've created. I did make all of these designs from scratch by myself. I did use clean PNG and PNG tree to get some images because I don't have Cricut access. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm really excited. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so I am in Cricut Design Space, and I did not design my tags in one canvas, which I feel like I probably should have done for the video, but it's okay. So I'm just going to open them one by one. I'm not going to redesign everything from scratch. I'm just kind of going to give you a rundown of what I did and some of the more trickier parts when designing. If you have Cricut access, you will be able to get a lot of these images and a lot of these shapes on Design Space itself. If you do not have Cricut access like me, then you can go over to PNG Tree and Clean PNG. Those are two websites you can use to download free PNGs. With Christmas tags, you can be very, very creative. There's so much that you can do. Just also keep in mind of the size of Christmas tags. So you don't want to go too crazy because then your Cricut's going to have a hard time cutting out intricate designs. So that's just something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and start with the first design. So this is the very first one that I did. And this is the little Santa tag. And this is the cutest one. I feel like these are the tags that I'm going to use for my gifts this year. So what I did is used a scallop circle for the beard. Again, if you don't have Cricut access, you can get this on PNG Tree or Clean PNG. And then I did do a writing action over here. And then I also did do a score line because I'm going to fold the beard in half. And then I just used a circle for the face. And I also did a drawing action for the eyes. I'm just going to color them in. For the hats, I just used the shapes tab, and I also used this upside down triangle. And then I also did a score line for the Christmas hat because I am going to fold it there, and I sort of wanted to fall off to the left side. So that is pretty much it for this design. For my next design, I'm just going to go over to my stuff. And then this is the second design that I created. These are the Christmas trees. And what I've done here, so there is a lot going on here. I actually decided to make a pattern background using the pen operation. So that is what this is over here. So all these little Merry Christmas text, that is going to be my background for the tag. So if I could sort of just demonstrate that to you. So this is kind of what I'm going for. And I am going to draw this on a white A4 piece of cardstock. I did go ahead and create the Christmas tree. Again, I used the upside down triangle in Design Space. And then I also just used the rounded rectangle shape for the little pots to hold the Christmas tree. And then I did go ahead and create a little heart in this one and some stars. So basically what I did was I just put the stars in the Christmas tree, resized them, rotated them so it looks a little bit different. And then what I did was just subtract those shapes from the triangle. That basically means that the Cricut is going to cut that out as one shape. When you do subtract shapes from each other, you can also merge the layers together, and that just makes your workspace a little more organized. I did the same thing for this tree as well. And then obviously we have the base of the tag, which is also going to be cut out of white cardstock. Actually, sorry, I'm wrong. I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to cut my base tag out of this pattern. So that is basically what I did for this design. All right, for my next design, I have done the print then cut. So these are pretty simple and they're a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite things to do with my Cricut. So I basically just typed out these words. I did space the letters a little bit closer together, and I also spaced the line closer together. For the next design, I have created this cute little Santa belt. I think this one is so adorable. I can't wait to see how it comes out. I actually haven't tested some of these tags, so hopefully this one works. This is the one I have not tested. For this tag, I don't have Cricut access, like I said, so I did use a square and I just resized it, and then I did go ahead and use the octagon, and I just sort of aligned it together and then combined them and welded it together, and that's how I made this little tag. And then I just used normal shapes, and I also did a text action. Okay, so the next design is these little Christmas hats. Again, I've just used shapes and I've subtracted the shapes and aligned them and did all sorts of things. For this particular one, I did use a half circle and then obviously a circle for the little pom-pom on the hat. And then I just created the base of the hat. And then I did give this design an offset so that it sort of has a background because I'm going to cut this layer out of pattern cardstock. So I have played around with some offsets for this particular design. The next design is this cute little ho 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 Christmas hat, which I also think is really cute. I am going to play around with the colors. I'm not too sure if I should make it red or green. I guess I'll just play around with it when I do go and cut it out. But again, I've just used a scalloped circle and a circle, and again I've used a drawing operation. If you're interested in the font that I've used, I used the Alyssa script font, and I think that is free to use on Cricut Design Space. And then I did make this little hat myself, so I just combined little scallop circles and I did make a half circle, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead, cut all of this out on my Cricut, and then we're going to go ahead and put these little tags together.